This is nothing. And that's what I'm starting with. In this mod, we must find a planet to start our empire from, putting us at a disadvantage to the rest of the galaxy. From there, we're going to seek out knowledge, aiming to acquire 10,000 monthly tech before we die to Grand Admiral empires, mid-game crises or late-game crises. Spoiler, the mid-game crises do not hold back this episode. Can we get that 10,000 tech in time? You'll have to find out. Let's get into it. Here is our empire, the Seekers of Knowledge. We're going to start with nothing, not even a planet, and try and get to 10,000 tech a month as quickly as possible. We're using the Born of Knowledge origin, which comes from the Empire's Expanded mod. I tell you, check out, there's a bunch more stuff. I'm of course using a new civic, which we will get into. Born of Knowledge. Our one purpose ever since our creation was the eternal quest for knowledge and understanding. That's why we need that 10,000 tech. As we evolved and grew, we sought to take the galaxy ourselves in order to gain a more developed and advanced intelligence. We're going to start with an infinite intelligence core vessel instead of a homeworld. We'll complete the Precipice of Knowledge event chain to colonize worlds, and then we'll get a unique capital building with core custodian jobs. You can see here. We'll also upgrade, giving us more replicator jobs, housing amazed. But the core custodians will turn energy into unity, amenities, and reduce job upkeep, which is pretty nice. We can also research checks to terraform into biomechanical worlds. I don't know what they're like, so we're going to see that together. We can build biomatter research sectors on biomechanical worlds, which reduce research upkeep and give jobs. Seems like a very unique building. We can also take the Amplifying Infinity Ascension perk, and we also get 20% to more research, and we get 2 urban districts when colonizing, but a 10% upkeep from jobs. The rest of the build we will go over. I'm playing on my standard settings, Grand Admiral, mid-game scaling, and 0.75 tech and tradition cost. Let's play. Who were our creators? What happened to them? The truth is we know very little about our past, and yet our purpose is to know, to discover, and to understand. We awaken from our slumber in a star system ruined by some unknown calamity, but we will forge onwards to greater heights. We will begin anew and prosper and learn more than ever before. A directive must be achieved, the 10,000 technology. So here is probably our old world that's now a molten world, or it's here that's completely destroyed. But we can see the infinite intelligence here, which we will use to hopefully colonize a new world. But on the right, you can see we have literally no planets. Inspection. Our scanners on the infinite intelligence vessel have shown us that there are 2 habitable worlds in adjacent systems. These are quite likely to have once been inhabited by our creators. It's imperative we investigate these points of interest to see if there is anything to discover. Understood. But 2 points of interest in our situation log, so let's mark these. And we can see we can only have 1 biomechanical world at the minute. And it's also core processor world, so we will get enough tech to hopefully see what they do. So we'll send the research vessel over here, why not? And the science ship over here. The construction ship, we will just get building mining stations, since we can't get an economy any other way right now, and that is where Astro Mining Drones is going to come in. We actually replace solar panels within the Astro Mining Bay, which is going to produce less energy by 1, but give 15% mining station output. We'll also get Astro Mining Hubs, which will also give 10% mining station output. However, we're going to produce less on our planets, but get more from mining stations, more star bases, and less of menial. So what we want to do is turn our planets into just tech and alloys, and get our resources from the stars. In terms of tech, nothing's really going to help us much. We may as well get 10% more energy. This is awful, so we will just take the cheapest one, which is the bioreactors. And again, this is not good. We wanted some research buildings, but apparently we're not going to get that. We only have 30 research, so there won't be many techs now. The infinite intelligence has got into the system, and we see Wemmel 7 remnants. As they seek the core enters the Wemmel system, the source of these strange energy levels is made abundantly clear. A radioactive wasteland world orbiting the system's star. It'd be in our best interest to survey Wemmel 7 to attempt to extract any information about the cause of the world's current landscape. Make it so. Baptism in fire, let's get on that straight away. And our other science ship has found Algorab 4 remains. Indeed, it seems that Algorab 4 is covered in ancient and decrepit buildings from an age long ago. Most of the surface is covered in useless rubble and debris, but perhaps we can still make some use of the few bits of partially functional constructions on the planet. Let's see. Let's also do that project. Back to Wemmel 7, Death from Above. Unfortunately, we cannot decipher much about the past of Wemmel 7. The world was bombarded to extreme levels. That much is certain, and we suspect nuclear weapons were used in this bombardment, resulting in the lifeless and barren world. What could have driven the bombarders to such extreme weaponry, or who they even were, is unknown. However, we did manage to discover backup energy reserves, from which we could siphon energy to fuel our core intelligence. A silver lining. 2,000 energy, and 100 society. Well, that is a tomb world. I'm guessing we're going to try and get arid worlds, so let's go survey Tozide here, and then we'll come back and grab these worlds. I'm trying to hit 100k subscribers by the end of the year, a lofty task. I hope you can help me out. It's free and it's much appreciated. Derelict colony. It seems that much of the surface of Algorab 4 still has buildings and sectors that are either partially functioning or at least will aid in establishing proper districts and such. Apart from the obvious collapsed buildings, we cannot find any signs of sentient life, alive or dead. We suspect there are corpses and remains beneath the rubble on the surface. It is not plausible to attempt to conduct a search. Whatever caused the death of the inhabitants here clearly happened long ago. Nobody can stand the test of time. We're going to get 50% less district cost, which is pretty nice, and 200 less housing. Analysis complete. Our research vessels have now completed their scans and expeditions on the anomalous worlds we detected. It seems there is nothing else nearby that warrants further scanning for such mysteries. It would be wise in our current situation to begin the process of colonizing a new world for our network to grow from. As a vessel will not be large enough for a galaxy-spanning empire, as such, the Infinite Intelligence Core has been repurposed for colonization purposes and is now ready to land on a suitable world. As we are machines, any world, regardless of habitability levels, can be colonized. In addition, to begin to construct an armada and civilian force, and construct starbases around stars soon. Understood. The Infinite Intelligence vessel can now be used to colonize a world. So it's actually turned into a colony ship now, so we can't survey here, so we'll just send you there. Might be worth getting another science ship to help out. We've discovered alien life, and let's get one of our scientists on there surveying. We'll definitely go finding the voice as our next agenda for that Unity, since we have +0, and let's get some council agenda speed going. We'll also grab a corvette just to use to explore, since we don't have one. Let's put this leader on there, and we'll go explore this way, see if there's any more planets for us. It's not optimal, but I'm going to just instantly build an outpost here. It's double the influence cost. It's fine. We also need to sell some energy since we have no trade, and we can actually put a Hydra Bay as the building to get some food to sell. Although we could build an astro mining hub, I don't think the 10% is great yet until we get arc furnaces, Dyson swarms, the like, and then we'll go survey these other worlds. I wanted to build a colony ship, but we don't actually have any bops to build them yet, so we need to wait to actually get this other world. Let's colonize this planet, the library. If this colony is being deployed, we get a bunch of energy. Now we can actually get going with our goal of 1 billion trillion tech. No, it's just 10,000. Our leader's leveled up. Let's give him Spark Genius 2. That's going to help. We need research speed to get more tech. And everywhere we can, we're going to upgrade starbases, since we can get a lot of our resources from there. And government policies and edicts will put Fortify the Border on for more starbase capacity and upgrade speed. Colonization protocols. Our research and exploration missions are of top priority. Our intelligence needs a place where it can expand and host the entire network with ease. As such, it is of utmost importance we complete our current special projects relating to initial survey protocols, so as to be able to redirect our directive towards a planetary colonization. Complete the special projects in the principle of knowledge eventually to colonize a world. Yes, we are doing that, don't you worry. And on our starbase, we are going to build those astro mining bays for energy and output, and then the Hydra Bay for food. Oh, we can actually select a tradition. I think we got to go prosperity so we can build up our planets as quickly as possible. When we met a hostile that tried to kill our corvettes. There's a relic world over here. That will be huge to get. This is why exploring is so good. We can finish surveying that planet and then survey straight to that. And these two planets down here. Spark of Genius 2 on our cognitive node. Yes, please. And charismatic's really nice for edicts. Legion node can just be ship weapon damage and speed. And we finally have our first planet. The first thing we're going to do is build a machine assembly plant, and we're going to favorite replicators because we want to replicate as quickly as possible. Do you have those core custodians, which for some reason glitched out there? They're going to reduce upkeep from jobs. They're going to give us unity. That's really nice. Honestly, we don't really even need the trades at the minute. I'd rather that unity. And I'm going to just turn this into an archive to start with. We do want some unity and tech, and it is now our capital. Let's put our scientists on it because we're going to want mainly tech here. And we can look at the robots we've designed to build. They've got research assistants for that research output, of course. Adaptive frames, so whatever they work, they're going to be giving us bonuses from mining to research, trade, all nice. And I'm recycled. Going to get more output from our roboticists. We're going to get more upkeep from these robots, less army damage and less efficiency for workers and menials, but that doesn't matter because we don't really want to work menials. And more empire size from pops. We don't have many pops to start with, so that's fine. What we're going to do though is create a template and remove recycled and add on mass produced. This is going to mean they build quicker, but we're going to make them instantly integrate put into our main species, which don't have mass produced, but have recycled, which means they make them quicker. It's a bit of a cheesy way to get around not being able to have both at the start, but now we do. Because when we're going, you'll see that pop number should go up and instantly be integrated. Another civic we have is integrated foundations. We can actually set a resource integration policy, which means we can actually reduce alloys from unemployed pops, but lower upkeep and district cost. Or we can increase upkeep and give more fabricate output and more alloys from unemployed pops. As a standard, we get 0.5 per maintenance turns and less upkeep. I think this is really good to start with, where we actually reduce our upkeep and district costs because we're not going to have unemployed pops. We're going to stay on expansion so we can expand as much as we can to get all of the nice, juicy systems that we're going to massively abuse for resources. And we just need to keep starbases coming. I'm even going to get a second construction ship, build a colony ship too. 3 can be queued because we're going to go here. Yeah, we're starting with not a lot, and we're going to custom build this all the way up, hopefully, to that 10,000 tech. Or we die trying, which is very possible. Let's auto-construct with the construction ship, and then this construction ship's going to build all of the star bases we possibly could ever want. Well, we spam out those star bases, hydro base, which is mainly so we can just sell food. That'll give us enough trade to live, and we can also now reduce our infrastructure cost and increase build speed. So our infrastructure cost on this planet is almost nothing. 75 for a mine, 125 for city districts. So let's just build city districts, shall we? You can see we're actually starting to get a bit of tech and unity going now. We just need pops. You can see now we're actually building these. I removed a negative to try and get the weighting to prioritize building these. And now it builds and then instantly integrates into this. So we're getting, just eking out a little bit more assembly here as we get that 15% from mass produced. Okay, we did not get the tech building again, which is really annoying. Out of all these, I don't really care for any of them. Usually I would. I guess we go automation. We can maybe automate some of the tech jobs because we're going to have hopefully a lot of energy. Colony ships are online. Let's go colonizing. No, we are not the British Empire. Okay, we can get plus 20 unity and 40%. Let's get 5% mechanical pop assembly, and charismatic's really nice. We can whack on more edicts and we'll get more complex drone output here. We can here transform worlds into biomechanical worlds, but it's going to take 421 months. Not worth yet. Again, no research buildings. Let's just go for the food. It's the cheapest and we'll get stuff out of it. Let's get more unity on our scientists. That's pretty nice. I'm just going to spam say districts. There's not really much else we want. Want to produce pops, make science. We've found the keepers of knowledge. Hopefully they're not keeping any knowledge from us, the Bethesdian conservers. Now let's reduce upkeep on our infrastructure. We still can make more star bases, so let's just keep that going. I'm actually going to buy the maximum alloys since we can kind of afford it. We can also sell more food. We've got healthy minerals, healthy energy. Unity and tech is just bad right now. Another colony ship we can send off there. We may as well build 2 more. Actually, we have no alloys. We need to put one of these colonies into alloy production for sure. More resources from jobs. Again, no tech building. The tech luck here has been not great. Let's get more research station output, I guess. It's the cheapest one. Yeah, we got both of our machine nexuses up. I'm going to build a machine assembly plant and a drone storage. The amenities, and make sure we favorite replicators. We just have no pops right now. We need to get building as many damn pops as we can. We found some planet-wide machinery on this relic world. How strange. There's upkeep from jobs, and we have found a whole host of things over here. And we can colonize the relic world, which usually is good for tech. Yeah, dense ruins. We will take those. Prosperity is now done. That also does increase mining station output, by the way. Let's go tech ascendancy, I think. We do have new traditions here that give pop growth speed, but we don't have pop growths because we're machines. And we also have Blade of the Community, build a galactic community, but we're not going to go those because that's not what we're aiming for. We're aiming for tech. Let's get tech ascendancy. Mushroom picking, we're just going to take the influence, honestly. We're going to expand as much as we can. Okay, this science ship has gone long enough. Let's try and grab some planets. So we'll click return so they can come back, and then we'll survey towards that planet. Also, we'll seal off the choke point so we can get all of this space to ourselves. Okay, planets. We need an alloy world, preferably the biggest one. That's 20. So the Doom world can be an alloy world. Heavy industry. Machine nexus here, I think even though we get less energy from tech drones, I think it's still worthwhile getting a little energy world that we can whack automation on, so then we can automate everything else, because we don't have pops. Automation is going to be really nice for that start. And hey, minerals is fine. We're getting all our minerals from space deposits, and it's not a problem. And then we can whack on energy support, and then get rid of the hunter-seeker drones, because we do not need crime at the minute. There's not enough people to commit enough crime. Next tradition is quite a tough one. Again, maybe we should have gone expansion earlier because it would have let us expand a lot quicker, but I don't think the 10% assembly speed's worthwhile. I think discovery is just going to be great. Research speed, less upkeep from our researchers, which we're going to have a lot of. It's really solid, and it will help with surveying, which we're trying to do. We need more colony ships. Also, we do get alloys from this deposit. I'm wondering if we get rid of the Hydro Bay for the astro mining, just for 10% more, 0.2 more alloys could help. We found the commercial exchange. We will keep doing first contacts. We have this relic world, absolutely going to be a tech world. We'll get the central spire, which is a nice district too. Let's get a machine assembly plant down, drone storage. Favorite you, get rid of hunter seeker drones, and then we will make this a second tech world as well as our capital. On these energy worlds, we're going to put governors, mainly because our scientist gives us tech from jobs as a governor. This propagates down to planets. You can see him in the background there, Ferris Manus, and his level is applying here. We don't want that on worlds not producing science, so putting a governor gives us those basic district buffs, overwriting it. So on this forge world, we probably want to get another official. Let's go for the infrastructure upkeep reduction. And there we go. The science will propagate to this one, and the 2 governors on here. Okay, we're going to get that specialist output. Nice. And here, we don't really care about. Let's just get more survey speed, I guess. And we can map the stars on full survey speed. Why not? And then we'll start sending the colony ships down there. No tech building again? Wow. I'm just going to grab improved servo monitors to make our robots a little bit better. We've also found Fanatic Xenophobe Fallen Empire somewhere. You're across the map. I don't know why we can see you. Okay, Xenoblauge Club. That's nice. These buildings are really good because they give us more tech from the jobs, just making them more efficient. We can now just start whacking automation down. It might kill our energy a bit. I don't care. We absolutely want it on our capital to get more tech and Unity going. So you can see once this automation builds, it's going to give us 25% automation. Oh, it's maybe not feasible at the minute, but it does reduce how many pops we need to work because it does 25% in each one. However, minus 110 energy, not great. We need the tech, but we also wanted this because we can get an energy grid, which means we could automate this. This is really tough. I think we want the energy so we can automate everything. Genuinely. Let's get this built up then, ready for that tech. But you can see we're actually working all these jobs, so our tech's going to the moon. What we can do, if we get down to negative, we can just disable the automation. It's fine. Oh, we're blocked by shardlings here. That's very annoying. Let's colonize the volcanic world. With the excess energy we have as well, I'm going to get rid of the collapse spire so we can get that central spire going. Yeah, hopefully we can get enough energy to just automate as much as we can and get techs to actually help with our economy. Because we can even like sell minerals to buy the maximum energy to slow down the huge loss that we're getting. Materials workshop is very nice. But yeah, we're actually getting pops coming, and the excess ones that we don't actually have enough workforce for seem to be going to the other planets, so we're actually getting some pops working. We now have that central spire, which gives 15% to physics, society, engineering, and per district we're getting 60 of them. That's really nice, and we're getting 15% for density. This is going to be a huge science world, and we're going to need it. We're only at 144 and we want 10,000 technology. We also got the ability to build 2 more star bases. We should really try and look at what gives us the most resources, because the astro mining hubs give a bonus to that system. It's like this 12 and 20 resources, probably the best one to build in. We'll do that. And then the 6 and 12 with some trade. Oh, we should have also probably gone manufacturing focus for the complex drone output. That'll buff our tech up. We're not really getting basic resources, so that negative does not matter. Because we have so many minerals, I'm just going to start spam building what we want. Yes, there's a upkeep per district. I think energy's not going to be the biggest issue, and I can always disable this automation building. That has an upkeep of 144, so we will go positive. I was going to keep colonizing and building drone storages. This could be another energy world, so we could go crazy on automation, which I think we might do. We can also make stuff produce other researchers, but I think just putting this into energy will be the play. We just need some more alloys to actually inhabit this other planet, which could be another tech world, to be honest. We're up to 3.6 thousand pops, which is pretty nice. And we could try and increase energy. Because we don't need trade or food, I'm going to build the astro mining hub, I think. With any spare alloys, we build. Okay, we've got the energy grid, which is huge. Still no research building, but we'll take the research speed. More Unity for jobs. It's going to be nice. And now on our generator world, we can specialize it, meaning we will double the amount of potential tech drones, which is 16,000. Yes, they're not being worked. We're going to get the building slots to then do automation just in the nick of time, it looks like, because we're almost out of energy. Let's get the monthly Unity here. And now we have our first tech building. We can build that on our tech planets. Okay, generator world has that up and running. First thing, automation. So we work 25% 25%, and then energy grid for 20% output. And I, of course, should have come to policies and edicts and put on capacity subsidies, which increases tech drone output by 50%, but gives a 0.5 upkeep. It works out the math, you get profit anyway, so it's fine. Okay, here it comes. We go from 20 energy production to 79. We're up to minus 35 on the negative. Energy grid will hopefully bring that up even more. And at total profit too, we're actually producing 174 energy there. Let's go minus station output. And we got the materials workshop. We're up to 216 tech now. We are 25 years in. So this is a slow start metal-wise, but considering we had no planets or pops, I will take it. And we'll do the same on this generator. We'll get the energy generator going, build as many as we can. We're now minus 17, and we're fully automating massive amounts of tech, giving us like over 100 tech. Because really we're looking for those Dyson spheres and arc furnaces, because then we don't need to produce minerals, energy, or alloys. So everything can basically be tech, because that's all we need. And getting to this upkeep reduction for calculators would be nice. The calculators take energy instead of consumer goods because they're robots, so reducing that will help with energy. And also planetary infrastructure upkeep reduction really helps with automation because it applies to the automation building. As you can see, 20%, but now positive. And finally, the physics building. It would only take 34 months to get biomechanicals. I think we do it. I don't know how OP they are. I want to see what they're like, and it will help us towards our 10k goal. Going to go ahead and get another official for this sector. Energy generation's done. Let us automate that energy grid, and we can get another generator support, giving us 20% more output per city district, which we have 5 of. Gives it a trade upkeep, but we're producing trade from our logistic drones, so that's fine. There is an optimal amount. It's in my Discord in the pinned comments. For a size 17 world, we would want 10 generate districts and 7 support districts. We have blockers, so we can't actually do that, but it's worth to keep in mind. I'm going to keep doing minus station output because we get a lot. Well, all our minerals come from stations. A lot of our energy comes from it too, more so on jobs. We're now plus 100 energy. So now we come to the decision, do we automate more tech? Yeah, probably. Tech means prizes. We want to get up to that 300. We have another world. We probably will just start this off doing tech too. We can finally get the last research building. And yeah, the automation isn't actually too bad on this one because we don't actually have as many city districts as our capital did. It's currently 160 base. Let's get Starholds. That's going to be a huge boon to our economy. We're up to 350 tech now. It's getting better. The more tech we get, the more we can get the tech up. If that makes sense. What's weird is we can't actually upgrade the core processor right now to get the extra district. I don't know why. Key thing is getting chemical plants and stuff like that unlocked so we can upgrade our tech even more with our resources. And with our excess alloys, we can now come over and upgrade starbases to get even more percentage modifiers. We need to find like the best systems. Like a 2828 is probably the best. We probably don't want the shipyard there either. What's our worst system? This one. This one can be shipyards. 1627's good. And we're out of alloys. The upgraded physics building? Yep, we'll take that. Because I think, yeah, we can get moats now. Starbase upgrade cost. Yeah, we'll take that. We want to do a lot of Starbase upgrading. We can also make another Starbase. We're at 471 tech. You can see it's just getting better and better, which means we get more techs. It's going crazy. Yeah, we also unlocked the decision to transfer them into biomechanical worlds. Newly formed biomechanical worlds get 5% more mechanical pop assembly and amenities. We need 1,500 pops. A number of uncleared blockers 0. So we actually can't do that on our capital yet because we don't have subterranean colonization. I could get it. I can't afford it though. I need alloys. We need arc furnaces. Yeah, we were actually lacking for Unity, so I'm going to make a Unity world, which also means our capital can become pure tech eventually. Galactic oh, I have no ships. Oh, that was going to be our Unity world. Let's reduce our upkeep calculators. That will cripple a lot of energy, which means our forge world can be automated at least. Okay, I kind of want to save the world now because our Unity does suck. We just need armor and hull, which is lasers. I don't know what damage they do. I'll just put a shield and that on. Yeah, we literally have no techs. I've been literally prioritizing anything but that. We're up to 80 alloys now though. I actually have no agendas I can launch because my Unity sucks so bad. I've not finished Discovery. That's really not good. Oh, there's an empire here. Hello. Okay, let's automate another world. We can get close to that 1k now. With 2.2k, we're close. 2.4. I'm going to move in now. Upgraded lasers will help. That hopefully stops us getting messed with. Now I can spend my alloys upgrading all the beefy star bases. There we go. We saved the planet. And to be honest, I want to automate this planet so we can get Unity going. Oh, Dyson Swarm, yes. I think this is broken, this capital. Can't upgrade it. I literally just got the tech that should let me upgrade it, but I can't. Also, where's that special building? Am I stupid? Maybe I need biomechanical worlds, to be honest. The issue with the Dyson Swarm is I don't have the Unity to actually afford to build them. New planets have just dropped. Perfect. We are at year 45. This is such a slow start, but we're getting into it. We have 1k tech now. Almost 14,000 robots. Unity just sucks. We're going to need another Unity world. Biomechanical world cap. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any yet. I just need to clear blockers so we can actually make the biomechanical worlds. We're officially in the Galcom. Yippee. Okay, this Forge world has no blockers, so let's just try and turn it into a biomechanical world. It's a tomb world too, so it kind of sucks. I'm worried it's going to get rid of basic districts, so I don't want to do it the worlds with generators on, because we are relying on them for our economy. We have kind of fixed our Unity now, which is nice, and Discovery is finally finished. Do I just get 5 more star bases? I think we do. Like, this one has 14 energy in it. Yes. Oh, and the +5 is like doubled with 50% more. Everyone shall get star bases. Look how many I upgrade. Be right back, guys. Yeah, I think we go on yielding because it's going to reduce the cost we need to upgrade things. And eternal vigilance on all these starbases will mean we're untouchable. Not invincible. Was up disruptors, so we will use those. How do we just got to 300 energy? I will take that though. Starbase upgrade cost reduction. Now we can just go crazy. The Yuki is your friend. We're getting so many resources. I did not expect this run through to be like this, but it's subsidizing our tech. We're almost at 2k, which is a big milestone. We need more tech though. More better way to help Unity with one of the new civics, data accretion as our 3rd civic. Every time we research a tier 3 or above tech, we get Unity. Yeah, there we go. That should hopefully accelerate our tech. We should probably also get research subsidies. Oh, we're very over our edict fund. That might be why it's hurting so much. Capacity subsidies is killing us. If I deactivate it, we're still positive. There's also a void worm plague. That's really bad. But I really want research subsidies on for 10% more tech. Finally, we have the biomechanical world. Terraforming of Wenelpalm has been complete. It can now be considered a biomechanical world. With this, we can now exploit a much larger section of the planet for use, especially research, without sacrificing the natural and organic parts of the world. In fact, our drones have devised a way to utilize organic matter to improve the efficiency of our research drones, the biomatter research sector. In addition, due to our enrichment of the planet's natural flora and fauna, a multitude of new planetary features have revealed themselves, and to greatly aid in our progress. Giant leap forward. What does that even mean? Get that 5%. I mean, this is our alloy world, so it's not really great for tech. Biomatter research, and that's what the new building was. 2 limit on a planet, has an upkeep of food and gives tech and less upkeep. Yeah, so we want to get our research worlds then into those, but this is better for now. Do we turn a Gaia world into it? Maybe. We get 10% resource from jobs. Probably not, actually, but definitely our capital into one. 15k void worms. Uh-oh. We should probably switch to blue lasers. I'd love to get the capturing tech right now because you can just use that on them. We're up to 2k tech now though. They're bombing our capital. We're building as quickly as we can. The tech will guide us. Oh no, we found some random robot. Go away. I have a consumer goods shortage. I don't even have consumer goods. What do you mean? I'm a robot. Where did I get pops from? The biomechanical worlds actually give an extra build slot. How does that work? Less planetary infrastructure up, give more assembly, which is quite nice. Oh no, the void worms came into the system, but we survived. Okay, that means we can probably take them. And yielding finally done. We absolutely need to go synthetic age. We need an ascension path right now. There's a 47. Okay, we can't take the 47. We took so much damage there. Void worms could be the end of us. I can't lie. Oh, they've come here. No, 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 no. Go around. Yes, thank you. What the heck? What? Why is there 1.6k of them being spammed out like that? Oh, we need to take these out. This is actually bullying. Look how many they're spamming out. What the heck is this? Did they just delete? They deleted my energy world. Oh, you. The void worms. Oh my gosh, we just got given 15,000 alloys. You have to believe. We don't have the energy to believe, but we also got this upgraded world, which now we can upgrade this, but we need 4,000 pops. Well, reduce the upkeep of my idiots, please, my scientists. And energy is an issue. Let's turn off research subsidies, capacity subsidies. Come on, keep the fleet coming. Oh, that's a great gun as well. Why is there 2 mid games? That's right by me. I'm dead. The great. All I wanted to do was tech rush, and we were about to like go crazy on tech. We were about to go get vassals, and we were about to get that 10k tech. Now, we probably die, to be honest. Where's the Void Womb gone? We can try and colonize this world again, but there's a huge part of our energy production. We finally got Outfitness. If we got that earlier, we would have so many alloys. Okay, well, we can go in to disrupt the corvettes, fight the Khan, because I don't know where the Void Worms have gone. Just took my planet and left. The Horde went through a wormhole and is going straight for me. Why? 100k? You've got to be kidding me. Well, the plan was to go modular, which we're doing now, and then modularity would make us even more efficient, grow loads of pops. We're going to try. We're going to try. I'm going to build as many ships as we can, but against 100k, who knows? I think we've got to scrap the 10k goal. Our mission is to take down the Khan, because if we can do that, knowledge has been acquired. We know how to survive, and that's the most important thing. Thing is, I'm just now getting insane techs, like battleships. I mean, look at it. The Chosen of the Great Horde is coming. 160k is the Chosen One's fleet. Yikes. No, not another generator world that's getting bombarded. We are going to collapse. Someone submit. They killed my energy world. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. 2 out of 3 of my energy worlds just got destroyed by mid-game crises. Well, this is as much as I probably can muster without completely capitulating. We need to go hunt minus 1k. I could try and get more naval capacity, but I don't want to go through and do it all. Let's just try and finish modularity. Nice. We'll just have to go for naval capacity. That will help a lot. Yeah, we're now back to 188, and we can merge the fleet. Edicts on, my friend. We could have made a really cool template for more assembly speed. We have some dark matter. We could do dark matter engines even. Biometric assembly. And this one gets monoform. I see the Chosen fleet. Take out this 50k. Quick. Nice. Now find the Chosen. He's there. We have to try. Okay, we got a good engagement. Do we win? No. Well, I haven't lost a video in a while. We found a cure for the Void Wind Plague, but the other mid-game crisis killed us. We got to 3k tech. It was going to ramp up. Like, we were actually quite close to getting to 10k, which sounds absurd, but we needed to get modularity so we could make our pops more efficient, and I was just turn everything to tech. It was close, but we lost. If you enjoyed this mod, check it out. In the description, there's more Origin Civics to explore for all types of empires. If you want to see my essential mods for Stellaris, check out the video. Here, I go through all the mods that will change the game in the best way. Click it now.